She bragged to her friends, "My male best friend treats me better than he ever will." They all laughed. I just smiled. But weeks later, when he tried to kiss her at a party and everyone saw, her laughter stopped instantly. I knew my relationship was over while holding a plate of burnt hot dogs. It was at a friend's barbecue, and I heard my girlfriend's laugh from the patio table behind me. That high-pitched performing laugh she does when she wants attention. I heard my name, so I stopped and listened. "Seriously, Daniel gets me flowers for no reason," Jenna was saying. "He brought me soup when I had a cold. My male best friend treats me better than he ever will." She was talking about me. The he was me. Then came the wave of dismissive laughter from her friends. I didn't turn around. Strange calm settled over me. For months, I'd been the bad guy for being uncomfortable with Daniel. Any issue with their weirdly intense friendship made me a jealous, controlling boyfriend. Hearing her say that was clarifying. The problem wasn't my jealousy. I was in a competition I didn't know I was signed up for. I walked over with a perfectly normal smile. "Daniel sounds like a great guy," I said evenly. The laughter died instantly. Jenna's face flushed. "He is. He's a good friend. I know. I think I've been insecure about it. You guys have a special connection. I shouldn't get in the way of that." She thought she'd won. She had no idea I wasn't surrendering. I was agreeing to the terms of a war she'd just declared. For the next few weeks, I became the most supportive boyfriend. When they'd go to dinner, I'd say, "Awesome." Tell him I say, "Hi." When he'd text during our movie nights, I'd pause and say, "You should get that." I was laying groundwork. Daniel wasn't a friend. He was a vulture, waiting for an opportunity. Jenna loved the attention, but also loved having me pay half the bills. My plan was simple. Give him the opportunity he'd been waiting for, and make sure when he made his move, everyone was watching. Our friend group's annual Halloween party was the perfect stage. Daniel became a permanent fixture. He'd be on my couch eating my food when I got home. I'd shake his hand, then retreat to my office where I could hear them laughing at inside jokes. A week before the party, I brought up costumes. Jenna hesitated when I suggested we go as a couple. Actually, Daniel and I had this idea to go as an angel and devil. Instead of getting upset, I leaned in. "That's brilliant. You guys would kill that." It put them together as a unit for the entire night. I texted the host Tom, saying I was planning to propose to Jenna at the party and asked if their photographer friend could capture the moment. Of course, there was no ring, no proposal, but there would be a photographer. That night, Jenna was the angel in white, Daniel the devil with horns. I was a generic vampire. I spent the first hour being the perfect detached boyfriend, then let her go. She immediately gravitated to Daniel. My job was simple. Every time Daniel's drink got low, I'd get him another. By 11 p.m., he was exactly where I needed him. Loud, overconfident, and sloppy. I saw Tom nod from across the room. I walked over to mutual friends, turning my back to Jenna and Daniel, but keeping them in peripheral vision. He leaned in close, hand on her back, whispered something in her ear. Her smile faltered, then he went for it. Tried to kiss her. Not a small peck, but a full, sloppy, drunken attempt. Right in the middle of the crowded living room with 20 people watching. The photographer's flash went off twice. She shoved him back hard, her angel face pure horror. Daniel stumbled backward, looking confused. Everyone saw it. Her eyes found me standing with my back turned, and her horror changed to rage. She stormed over. "Did you see that? Daniel just tried to kiss me in front of everyone." I turned slowly, feigning confusion. "See what? I was talking to Mike. Where were you? You were supposed to be with me." This was the moment. I kept my voice low, but clear. "I was giving you space. You've been with him all night. I didn't want to be the jealous boyfriend." Her face crumpled. She couldn't argue with the logic she'd been using against me for months. She tried to drag me out, but I stood firm. "I'm not leaving. I'm not going to let this ruin Tom and Sarah's party." She fled alone. I stayed another hour, acting completely normal. When I got home, she was on the couch in her crooked halo. After her tirade, I walked to the kitchen counter and picked up our apartment lease renewal. "I overheard you at the barbecue," I said quietly, "where you told your friends Daniel treats you better than I ever will." Her face went white. "So I decided to test it. I gave you everything you wanted. Space, time with him, no jealousy. How did that better treatment feel?" I tossed the lease on the table. "It's up in 60 days. I've already found a new place." The day I moved out, she asked one last time if there was any chance for us. "No, Jenna. You made your choice at that barbecue."